सॉइल लिक्विफेक्शन जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है। साथ ही अब जिस तरह हम दिल्ली एनसीआर रीजन में देख रहे हैं कि चाहे नोएडा की बात हो, वहाँ 20 मंजिला भी बन रही है, 40 मंजिला भी बन रही है, 80 मंजिला इमारतें तक बन रही है 300 मीटर के हाइट में। अगर मान लीजिए कि आप जिस तरह बता रहे हैं कि जापान में तो फॉलो किए जाते हैं रूल्स, वहां तो काफी ऊंची इमारतें होती हैं, लेकिन वो उतना ही गहराई में जाते हैं, आप जिस तरह बता रहे हैं, इस फैक्टर को ध्यान में रखा जाता है। तो अगर इन नॉर्म्स का पालन नहीं किया जाता तो कितनी मंजिला इमारतें सेफ हैं? 1 मंजिला, 2 मंजिला, 3 मंजिला?
देखिए मैडम, ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर मंजिले के साथ रिलेटेड नहीं है, बट व्हाट वी want to tell that from the scientific observation, even in Japan there are many story building. So if definitely the impact to the higher and higher height buildings or flats will be affected more and more, because if it tilts, the tilt will be more into the top floor than the bottom floor. So engineering point of view, that definitely we should restrict the height of the building up to certain height, particularly in the Delhi NCR region, which falls into the zone 4, which is vulnerable for the generation of the moderate to great earthquake. So we have to be very, very careful that in Delhi and NCR region, when the next somebody will construct the building, they should follow the building code. What are the building code? This is an engineering issue. There are a lot of guidelines given by the Bureau of Indian Standard. But in one word, that we should not let building go taller and taller. Therefore, every region we can estimate that if that magnitude earthquake comes, and if we have this much building taller, then it can withstand that particular energy, whatever has second to the ground. This is one factor. There are a lot of materials can be used into the building so that it can withstand or it can be resilient to the earthquake. So this is for the new building that we can think of it. But there will be a lot of old buildings which are not designed based on the BIS guideline. Still we can do, if the government, central government, state government takes some action, still those buildings can be retrofitted. That means to make it earthquake resilient, earthquake proof, we can add some additional feature into that building so that it can withstand even if an earthquake of a greater magnitude or big magnitude, whatever has happened bigger than that takes place, like of the order of 6 magnitude. So we need to do two things. The new building should be constructed following the guidelines of the Bureau of Indian Standard, and the old building should be retrofitted so that they can withstand if an earthquake of magnitude 6 or 5.5 comes sometimes. We do not know. Again, prediction is very difficult to say when that an earthquake of magnitude 5.5 or 6 can come.